Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Layer Explorer. Today with us we have Emilia or emibalis on Instagram. She is a character designer, illustrator, and this is quite a special episode because it's like 8 layers. I think she kind of merged like most of the stuff. So it's almost like we start with a final thing and then we pick things apart as she talks about her process. So she kind of draws a little bit as she approaches like the layers. So it's not so much that we turn on the layers on and off and on and off. Like there is a lot of layers like that we do turn on and off, but it's more she actually draws during the interview, showing her process and how does she think about this whole thing? How does she think about her process? Yeah, it was quite a learning curve for me. The more organic approach to painting that I see with these kind of artists, the more I realize like, wow, this like kind of realize my own limitations as an artist. So it's I really love to see these episodes because it's totally different to the way I approach this. So I hope you guys take as much from it as I did, and yeah, have fun. Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Layer Explorer. Today with us we have Emilia, an amazing illustrator, character designer. I think you focus mostly on characters. If I
Yes.
see, yes, mostly on characters, and I think we met in like I feel like at this point I'm started interviewing like closer friends, and then I start meeting like
Mm-hmm.
acquaintances, and then I'm gonna get to a point that I'm gonna start meeting people that I actually have never met before in real life. But I think like
Okay.
Danny was one of the first people that I've interviewed, and I think I met you through Danny and
Yes.
Pablo, and both
Exactly.
of them have been in this show already.
Yes.
They have their own episodes, and now you're the last of the trio from I think it was like Annecy
Mm-hmm.
20. Can't remember. I remember it was like the best location I stayed in, and I think it was
Yes.
like 2022 maybe. Annecy
Yeah, I think so.
2022.
I think so.
Yeah.
It was like two analyses from this one, from this
Okay.
year. So 2022.
20.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And that's kind of like how we met, and then I think I saw
Mm-hmm.
you. I saw you again at Annecy, may at least once. Um,
Yes. Yes.
at least once. And
I think we meet again in this analysis.
yeah, I think so. I think so too. And yeah, do you want to present yourself? Who are you? Tell us.
Who am I? So my name is Emilia. I'm a character designer, and I'm like trying to be an art director sooner or later. I don't know, but I feel like that. And I've been working in industry, I think, this year by now. And I've been lucky because I've been working as a character designer since then. So after all of that, I'm also a person that really like to dance and to skate,
Cool.
and I
Okay.
think so. That's my whole thing.
Very good, like posing references in both those examples.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
And so what are we
Hmm.
what are we looking at? What's this character that you're going to be talking about today? Can you give us some context?
Okay, yeah, today I'm sharing with you my character called Yumemi. It's a personal character that I'm doing for a personal story. I just that came out to my mind when I was visiting my brother, who at that moment was living at Tokyo. So I spent like a whole month with him and visiting all around like Japan in general. So I don't know, this character or her story came to my mind, and when I came back, I just started doodling and everything. And now it's what you are seeing is like the most refined and the most final look of her. Because I did a lot of exploration and a lot of changes and everything, but I think this is like the final one, and I'm very happy because people are like loving her in general in my account, so I'm very very happy.
Cool.
And this is basically a file that it's really a mess, and I think I feel really represented in it.
Yeah, okay.
So it's totally a mess. I know it's like a collage of a lot of stuff, but it's the way I think and it's the way I see the world. So I think we are going to have fun with this.
Nice, nice, nice. And so like so when you create, let's say, a character like this, do you create it?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you don't just draw it once and then let it go. It's that's the feeling that I'm getting, that you like you create this character and then like do you create something else with
Mm-hmm.
this, like this character in different situations, this character in different illustrations? Because we're talking about like the social media reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine they're reacting to something more
Yeah.
continuous, or is it just like this one off, this one pose?
Right now, I'm just showing her in different poses, but in terms of my process and what I do with the ideas that came out, it's you were right. Normally, I just do and imagine a character, and then I create the whole world and the whole story around them. I know it's not like a typical or a really great way to start because they normally say you should go first to the script and then go to the characters, but I'm a character designer and I love to design characters and I love to design people and life in general, so it's always came like that. So it's a thing that I've been trying to change but it's not changing at all. So yeah, right now in social media I'm just showing her in different poses. So
Oh, nice.
this is the first character, and oh, sorry, too far. This is like the first. This is like the first design it came, and then I tried to see. Okay, this is a night front. I'm going to try if I can replicate that in 3/4, and I did this, and
Cool.
then I went crazy and just forget about that and just maybe wait. I just did something like, oh no, it's together right now because I merged sometimes, but I just went crazy and blank and tried to do a profile, not thinking
Right.
of just replicate like here, and it came this. And then I
Cool.
say, okay, it's not, it's similar, but it's, I'm losing her in a way. So I just tried to do like this. And this was a mess it came. So I did say, I decided to came back and do something with this. And
Cool.
after that, maybe I was feeling stuck because I was like too Mm, too focused. I was too focused on to be technically perfect. So I was getting bored in a way. So that's why the profile was getting messy because I was like repeating and repeating and repeating. So what I tried is to go deeper in her story. So what I did was okay. So this girl, what should what do her for her life or everything. Okay, so at that moment I was listening to this group that is called Mitsume. It's a group that a Japanese friend of mine showed me. It's a
Right.
really good one. I recommend you all to listen to it. And I was looking at the video of the music video of this song that is called Esper. And this girl was on the video. She was like a really shy girl, just walking around with her bicycle. And I was like, oh, that's kind of the character and the personality I was looking for. You made me. So I started just doodling around like
Cool.
this. Wait, wait, I'm just turn off this. I'm sorry, I'm a mess. I merge everything. I do everything so messy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Okay.
another
So
merger at Layer Explorer. But is this
I'm
like
sorry.
is
I
this
like
already,
that.
are we already on the layers here, or are we still on the
This okay. I told you I'm a mess. Okay. I'm very like I like to go to this point and to this point and then go back and blah 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 blah
I'm
blah.
trusting
So
you,
it's
I'm trusting
crazy.
the
I
DJ
know,
here.
but I'm
I
going.
trust you. I trust the DJ here.
I was inspired by this girl and the song. So
Uh-huh.
I tried to sketch. You made me like on the bicycle. So I got two things. I got the profile resolved, and also I was having fun looking for the character. So I just mix everything. So this is my sketching. Okay, I know it's a mess.
I think it
It's a
looks
mess,
pretty
I
cool.
know. But this is how I sketch. I go like crazy, and I just um, go with the rubber, and then go again, and then maybe put some color in it, and then there is a moment that I don't know how it happened, and I'm sure a lot of artists might connect with this. But it's like I have something like a click in my mind, and I start just having fun and start merging and start doing the color, and so I just go like this. Wait. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Do. Okay, so I just go
Oh my god, that's
something.
the cat. That's the cat.
Exactly.
I thought it was a
Exactly.
a
I
bin
know.
bag on the bike. No,
No,
it's the cat.
it's a fat cat. Exactly.
Oh
So
my
this is
god,
funny
okay.
because this is like this is inspired on my cat. Well, my brother's cat that's now is ours, but her name is Tora. So she's super cute and super chunky, and I love her. I love to draw her, and I love to do caricatures of her. Obviously she's not that fat, and I'm sure if my brother is watching this right now, he would be mad at me because I call our cat fat. So
Brother,
I
we're
said
talking about another cat.
she's
It's another
chunky.
cat, brother.
It's another cat. It's another
Yeah.
cat. So she's chunky and everything. So I just in every project, personal project I do, I try to put a Dora inside the story. And I do this with every story. I'm writing every story and trying to sell every story I share on internet. It's always Dora on the on the story.
Nice.
Maybe sometimes it's a sidekick. Sometimes it's just she's just fooling around on the background of a scene, but she's always there. And for from this time, since this project is so personal and is like a story that came up to my mind after visiting my brother and reconnected with him because I was missing him a lot. And I don't know, I just decided to put it inside the story. So here she's a sidekick.
Nice.
So yeah, this is what I do. So this is I'm a merger, so I merge everything. So this is this is like I don't go with multiply. I go multiply for like this kind of stuff,
Right.
like. But I prefer to go with a shadow, like it was like oil painting or
Right.
acrylic. I like just to, you know, maybe here, on here, and here. And if I want to change it, I just paint it over. And like here, for example, we have the shadow here. This is not a multiplier layer, as you can see, it's all
Yeah.
merged. So since my process is as messy as this, I normally just take what I like and put it on a clean file
Right.
and just put it on. So after what I show you, that is the final piece that is on a different file. I just have this and that, and just go crazy all over it. Wait, because this okay. So let me restart. Okay, so I have this and then this and then that
Right.
because I like to work I like to jump to different stuff. I'm not like really um how do you say in English ordenado?
Organized?
How do you say when you yeah, Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not very organized. I like to go to different topic, to different picture, and to different uh, sense of everything, sketching, ideas, and everything. So this is just a mess that is not chronological, but
Uh-huh.
we can go with whatever you want.
I think do you have the layers for this character on the right, the one that like the pose that she's sitting on the floor with a cat?
This one?
Yeah.
Sure. So for this one, this is the more organized and tidy
How
you
did I
are
know?
going to see my work because
Nice.
here at this part I was like the character was really clear, the image in my head of the character was really clear, so I didn't need to rethink or to go to different picture or different I blah blah blah, like wait, we I restart, I
Yeah, you got
restart
this.
now.
You got this. You're
So the
like
thing
it's
is
it's
that
sounding great.
so so this is like I'm trying to do like a good job for the editor. So when I clap, here's the cut. Okay, so the thing is that here I was like less messy than normally I am because the idea was pretty clear, the character was pretty clear. Like this is one of the last posing character stuff that I did.
Cool.
So we have here like
Oh wow.
I know I know people going to go some people going to go crazy, but I'm a merger, so
Can you zoom in on
this
the
is how
character
I
a little
work.
bit? Just so we get to see a little bit of the
Yeah,
detail. Wow. So this
yeah,
is all
sure, sure.
in one layer. No way.
Exactly, exactly. I liked because I like the feeling of that I know it's not the same, but I love to paint with acrylic and with oil pastels and oil painting in my free time. So I wanted to have a similar feeling. That's why I merge. So you can find this kind of stuff that you can have it if you go from the sketch to the liner to the final, if you go and merge and do and go crazy with colors, you have these kind of things and tiny accident and happy accident I love to have in my work because I feel
Cool,
like
cool.
define me in a way. So we
So did
have
you so
we have
oh
the
that's the sketch.
sketch.
Okay, okay, nice.
Yeah. So we go from the sketch. This is the sketch. Okay.
Nice.
Even in the sketch, you can see I merge
Yeah,
because
that's
this
true.
is yes. So imagine I have this. I'm happy with this, and after that I go directly with the color. I don't go with final line art. I just go like this. Okay. And once I have a feeling of the colors and everything, I turn the sketch down and off from time to time. So then you have this.
Okay,
For me,
then do the
this is like
lines.
the line, the final liner. But as you can see,
Yeah,
it's
wow.
it's, it's just a couple of touches
Yeah,
to lead the eye of the parts I want to focus.
yeah, very cool.
So and then after that I go with the details, which is my favorite part. Yeah, and the cat, of course. But we go later with this.
So how many
So
layers
yeah,
did the cat have before the cat was finished? Before you merged?
let me see. Let me see.
Because the cat seems
I
to be just
think
one layer.
again
Oh, yeah, the
we have
sketch.
this
Nice.
sketch.
Yeah.
and then we go with this. I imagine here that I merge the final line art, like the final line art as I did, like that,
Yeah,
with the focal points and the soul, and then I just merge it together because I don't know, I was feeling it like it.
very nice.
Um, and yeah, I like this piece. I like the texture of it and everything because I feel a kind of a texture that reminds me of traditional art. So so yeah, but
Very nice.
line art, colored.
Nice.
So yep, that's the thing. I also like the, as I told you, I like to do this. Where is the fine? Okay, the line art. I just like to go with the line art off because I don't like to marry with the final idea. I don't like
Ah,
to marry with, you know. So
yeah.
I like to translate the idea of a sketch on a final look with color. So that's why I just turn off and use like my memory and what my brains, have
Oh, so
or
you draw the
remember.
line without the sketch layer turned on.
Exactly, exactly.
I have never
Well,
seen that
sometimes,
before. Wow, okay.
sometimes I go with this. But here, for example, I'm feeling like this is making me struggle and doesn't. I don't feel free,
Yeah.
so I just turn it,
Okay.
and go as the thing I remember. Oh, I realize these kind of things that if you go like far, you don't realize. But probably this thing
Yeah.
end up on the final piece, and I didn't realize.
It looks like
But I
texture.
like that because yes, it looks like texture and it's also talk about the person I am. Like it's like okay, I'm easygoing.
Uh-huh.
I like the mess, the happy accident, the dirty feeling. That's
Nice.
that's my thing. I like to have fun, so that's
What
the
about
thing.
those like
So yeah, that's
the hair coming out? Is that like on a detailed layer? Is like on a layer on top, or you also is it also like merged? Because I don't remember it being there before.
I think. Okay, I think. Okay, this is merch. I remember to drawing like these blue
Yeah.
things and these details
Okay.
that
And then you merged it.
for me, it's like kind of one exactly. I always, if you look for my work, I normally tend to draw this kind of hairs
I
on
really
my
like this.
characters because one, I love to do it. It's super fun to do it, and it's like the final touch. And
Yeah.
also I feel like it's kind of a signature. Of course I'm not the only one that do this, like Lutgardo do, and Mark Siegel also do it, but I have the feeling like people like this to see on my work. I don't
Yeah.
know, kind of
It's very, very it's
thinking.
like concept art, like visual development and children's book have a kid together, and this is
Yes,
the kind of texture that I see. Super nice.
exactly. Exactly, and it's funny you said that because when I have these jobs for illustrating children books, they always told me to add these kind of things. Like if I don't do or I forget in a piece, they told me, "Oh, and where is the whipsy hair you always do?" And it's like, "Oh,
That's so funny.
you
Yeah,
were right."
wow, okay.
So I think it's a thing that like book illustration companies like to see, these funny things
Yeah.
for the kids. I don't know, but it's funny. It's fun you recall that too. So,
definitely. And
yeah,
how close are we to the
probably if you
final
see.
render?
Mhm.
Like, I feel like we're already pretty close. Like,
Let me check, but I think,
oh,
yeah.
there's a few
So the
shadows.
final render, exactly. So I told you that I don't multiply normally, but my final render is to add a little multiply to
Right.
different parts, like them maybe to find focal points or highlights, you know. So
Nice.
here is a multiply layer. Here is also a multiply layer. Here is also multiply layer. I don't clip mask. I know people clip mask, but I don't because I like to use the rubber, you know, to rough the stuff and have texture like just by rubbing it, like just by using this, you know.
Wow.
Um, so I have probably here, if you can see, it's the multiply layer that is out because I don't
Yeah.
clip mask. I just rubber because I like that texture too. Here
Amazing.
also I use the rubber too. Oh yeah. Here too.
Yeah.
See? I don't.
Yeah,
I
it
just.
adds that final kind
I
of
say okay.
volume. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's for me the final render. I know how to render and to go like 3D looking, but that's not kind of my thing,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But if they ask me to do, and I have a day that I feel like I need to focus, I like to go further. But this is for me. This is just final, and it's perfect.
I see.
I don't
Okay.
go
But so what are all the
more
then
specific.
on the file? Yeah, so on this file, like you still have a lot of
Mhm.
layers that are turned off. So what are those layers in this
Yes.
character then?
Let me check. We just going to. Oh, here is the multiply. We forgot. I forgot, but we have it here.
There we have it. Okay. And it
There we
really is
have it.
not clipped.
There we have it.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
And what
It's
what
not
about
clipped
all the other
exactly.
layers there? Are those like the sketch layers that you turned off? Yeah, okay,
Yes,
okay.
that's the sketch. And this is for to specify that she was playing Stardew Valley. This is not mine. I know it's bad. I stole it from a PNG from the internet. But I don't know.
So
It's just
cool.
on the internet.
So
Oh,
nice.
and I forgot the. This is the. I don't know how to say this piece, cojín in English. Uh, but this is for her to sit in properly, like more comfy.
Okay.
Because the idea, of course, was to follow it. If you can see here, there is like a bookshelf, and I wanted to add some room of her,
Mm.
but I was lazy, so I didn't finish.
You just went under the character and one very tiny hidden prop like under her. Nice.
Exactly, exactly. I
I think we have time to like go
like,
over the
yeah.
process with like another one of the characters if you have the files with you. Do you have like the layers for any other pose?
Let me see. I think we have. I'm going to delete this because this is not mine. Uh, it might be here,
I do
but
like
I'm
this
not
kind of
sure.
sketchbook approach. Like you just add folders and layers of different poses and all in the same file, and then you organize on a different file. I think that's a pretty cool. I guess I'm doing that a little bit with the
Exactly.
Pockettuba series that I've been doing. Like I do the drawing in one file, but then I do the kind
Mhm.
of final image in a different file to keep it like separate and organized. That's pretty nice.
Exactly. Exactly. I like to have the feeling that I have on my sketchbook or the feeling that I have when I'm traditional painting. So that's why this is so messy and this is like so sketchy because otherwise I feel like I'm just on a screen with pixels. Everything is white and is I don't like that, I like to
Yeah,
take the ideas and take um yeah, like the feeling of that you are sketching and having your sketchbook all around.
really cool.
So this is like really mess. So it might take a little of time. So okay, this is cut. Okay, this might be go out. Details, sketch. Mm. Oh, here I clip mask.
Oh,
Okay.
that's the shadow layer. Okay, you divided the
Yeah,
bicycle a little bit.
I
Okay,
clip mask. Yeah,
nice.
okay. So I think here, yeah, I think if I remember, because I have a really bad memory, but if I remember, it was like that.
That was your
Okay,
original sketch.
yeah, I can just turn higher
I see.
and
Okay,
turn this
nice.
off. Okay, so we're going to put this here. I don't know what. Okay, so we can.
Wait, there's a
Can do you
bag
want
on
me
top
to
of the
go with this?
cat. There's like
Yeah,
a
there was a bag. There was a bag of the very original idea, but I was like, oh, poor cat.
That's so funny. Okay.
Maybe she doesn't feel. And also because this was going to be animated, I was
Oh,
thinking of my friend Alvaro, who was the one that was going to sketch the animation. That maybe having not one and two bouncing balls, but three, maybe I could kill him, because he has a lot of to do, like here. I don't know. So I just take
brother, we are
over.
not talking about your cat,
But
brother.
yeah, no, 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 no. We're not talking
Yeah.
about Tora. It's other cat. It's other cat.
Go on, go on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
as I told you, I was stuck with this bu- 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 I was stuck with this horrible, ugly looking profile because oh my god, I'm not afraid of showing my shitty drawings. I recognize this is shitty, this is bad. I was crazy because this was too bad. So I just feel like okay, let me rethink the idea.
Yeah.
So then this song appears. Mitsume, the group, and the song is Esper. I recommend the song to everyone. So I was like, okay, let me sketch the profile based on this girl. So this is the idea. Also, I merge. I merge even in the sketch. If you can see here,
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
I just you and I don't know.
Very nice.
It is
Very, very nice.
it's rush. Uh, what? Oh, this was a bit scary without the eye. So what we do, as I said, after the sketch, I go directly with the color. So okay, now better because without the eye was a little bit scary. So after that, we go like this. Oh, and if I can see, we have we have another sketch here. Oh,
Cool.
mm-mm.
And and these lines
Yeah.
are they did you also you, did you draw these lines on top of the sketch, or was it also that process that you said about like you take the sketch away and you draw the lines how you feel they should be in this specific case?
Probably I do like I told you before. I do like this, so
Yeah.
I don't marry with the sketch idea, and I have this sketch feeling of the on the final piece. So this is I think that I always do.
Nice.
So probably it was the same. It was the same. Yes.
Cool.
Uh, I don't know. Something is missing. Oh yeah, here of course I just work with this as reference, so we go like that. But this is not the final look. because the final profile was this one,
Yeah.
which I think worked much better. It's sweet, it's sweeter, and it's nicer. This was a little bit of scary face, to be honest.
I
So we
see.
just changed the profile and the smile a little bit, because here for me it was too scary. I don't know for you, but for me it was too scary.
I
And
see.
she's a sweet and shy girl, so yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so how are the layers separate then on this did you is everything just merged on this?
Let me see. We just going together and see what
Yeah.
was on my mind.
I'm so curious
Okay.
because it's just
Oh,
so analog that I'm really curious to understand like how just how much you just draw on top and then you draw on the similar on top and you draw on the similar on top, or you actually like this you we can kind of trace back to those steps or not, because I mean both ways
okay.
are very impressive anyway, but I'm very curious to see what was the order of it.
Mm-hmm. So here, this is exactly as I told you.
Yeah.
I go sketch and I go like that, and as I can see here, I went to here
Yeah.
and do a line art, and let us see if, yeah, this one it's more finished, but I can see, because you can see and sense here, that I still work on the top of the color.
Right.
I
Yeah.
was just following what I find interesting,
Interesting. Okay.
because again, I love this kind of stuff. I love this
Yeah.
dirty and happy accident happening
Very nice.
here too. Like here, for example, you can see like that there is actually the bicycle. So yeah, I think I went exactly the same.
Yeah.
Let me check. Yep. And after, remember we had merged. I had merged the hair thing, and I told you that I just merged it to the hair,
Yeah.
but I did it separately. We have it here. I can show you here if you want. Wait, I don't know what is not working. See?
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Wow. So
Uh,
nice.
this
It's
is the
so
thing
much
I'm looking
texture.
for.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
And the little like the
tiki
hairs,
tiki
the
dim.
individual hairs coming out also like super nice. I think we had all last week, and she also does this kind of final pass on like the hairs, like individual hairs
That,
coming
right?
out. Yeah, super nice.
Exactly.
I might start doing that too.
Everyone that I should go. Yes, you should.
Yeah.
You should come to the place of the hairy points. You
Yeah.
should come
The
to the, how
individual,
do you say, secta?
which one?
Like how do you say secta in English?
Sector.
Wait, because I think I'm going to look for
I
it
think I
on
know
internet.
the word you mean in Portuguese, but
Cult,
cult. Yeah, yeah, okay.
cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should join the cult of the twinkly hairs. You should join us.
I'm in.
Join us.
I'm in. I'm in. Very nice. Very nice. What about like this? So these individual
Once,
details that you draw on
mhm.
top of the hair, are they separate at all, or are they on the same layer? I think they are in the same layer.
Yeah, probably. No, I think probably they were separately, but I just merged it. Let me
You
check.
merge them together, okay.
Let me
And
check.
how long would you say that each of these characters took you? I imagine like when you've drawn the first
Oh
one, then
no,
the other ones are easier.
this one.
Oh,
Sorry, but this one was separate. Yes,
nice.
this was. Sorry, what was the question?
Very nice. I was saying like how long would you say, I imagine
Mhm.
like the first character took you the longest because you were making a lot of design decisions, but once that was settled, then all the other characters you could like pick the colors, you already know roughly what the character looks like, even though not from the same point of view.
Mhm.
But like how long did that how long did each one of them take you? Or was it like that different from each other?
Um, it doesn't take much time because, as I told you, I feel like a click on my brain and I go crazy and super fast. It's
Mm.
not like bragging of being fast. It's just I just connect with the idea and I just start like moving the hands super fast, like I was crazy. So I don't know, maybe in terms of hours, it doesn't take more than an hour or something like that.
Per character.
Once I have the character, exactly. Per
Wow.
character, to do something like this, okay, this one takes the first one take more time, like because I'm looking for the final design and everything. But once I have it clear, once I just I just know that I'm going to have fun with the color. I go super fast and super crazy. So this one maybe took me 1 hour or I don't know. And this one less even. And this one take me a little bit more, maybe 2 hours or something like that, because we have this bicycle, we have this cat, we have
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in terms of coloring, I just go crazy and super fast.
Cool.
It but I think it's a thing because I just want to have fun. So if I have the feeling that I'm going pretty slow, that I have to think too much, I just stop working and leave it. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to explain.
So it's very, very spontaneous, like the way you do it. It's very like,
Exactly.
yeah, okay. Nice. Very cool. Wow.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
That's
feel like I
that's
need to take a
it.
page from that
It's
book
it.
because I'm very rigid, like even with my layer organization and stuff like that. And I feel like that reflects a little bit on the design. And I feel like most people that come to this show, they are a little bit closer to
Mhm.
your process than to my process.
Mhm.
So, and I can see
Mhm.
how loose they are with their shapes, with their like gestural drawings, with their compositions, or with their posing with the characters and stuff. And I'm like, I feel like next kind of personal piece I do, I definitely want to take a page from that book. Definitely.
Mhm. I
Um,
don't know. I don't know when once I think the thing is you have to feel comfortable. So if you are more organized, you are more like slow in your like process. For me, it's not a bad thing. For me, it's not better artists if they are faster. No, why? It's just because we are just thinking of production and to sell everything we do. But in terms of us having fun with our work, I think if you are comfortable with your own stuff and with your own rhythm, that's perfect and okay. But if you ever want to join this crazy way of painting, you just call me and we can paint together and do something together. And I show you and I told you, no, faster, faster, don't think that much.
nice. Yeah. Nice. Okay, I will not forget that challenge. I will not forget that. Yeah. I wouldn't say that in my case that I would
Yeah.
think of like my process as like bad because
Mm-hmm.
it's slow. I think I actually paint quite fast,
Mm-hmm.
but it's more like I want to loosen up more. I feel like I'm too rigid. I feel like I'm
Ah,
in, and I
okay.
feel like I so far I can achieve whatever I've achieved by being rigid, but I feel like I want to be a little bit more analog. I want to be a bit more of a merger. Like I don't merge stuff.
Okay.
Like I do draw. I
Okay.
do.
Okay. And now, sorry. Mhm.
I do like use the minimum amount of layers possible,
Hmm.
but I don't really
Yeah.
merge stuff. But I think it's very inspiring to see this, like to see just even the idea of you turn off the sketch layer to draw the
Hmm.
lines that might be different from the sketch. That's
Yeah.
so cool. That's so cool. Like
Thank you.
I
Thank
will
you.
not forget that. That's such a like I've never seen that before ever. That is
Thank
literally
you so much.
so
It's just
cool.
it's just the feeling that I don't like to marry with an sketch. To I always think everything can go better, or everything can feel more loose and more fun. So
Yeah,
that's why I go like that. It's just the feeling of not being like super tied to the first idea I am doing.
yeah. Such a cool
So
idea. Such a cool idea. I feel like wow. Like I'm still gonna ask you for a quick tip, and you cannot say this one, but this would have been a really good quick tip too. But um I think so. I feel like we're getting to the end of this very inspiring conversation.
mhm.
I've been doing this new
Okay.
thing where I ask the all the amazing artists that I have on the show at the very end if they could
Mhm.
share a quick tip. Like it doesn't have to be something super complex, but something that can they they do regularly in their artwork, or maybe a way of thinking, or something that is like you could consider a quick tip that you could share with us. What would that
Mm,
be?
I think try oil pastels. That's my tip.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. You will, once you try, why I'm saying this, because for me was an after and a before the day I decided to start using oil pastels is a really difficult medium to work with, so you have to be loose. You don't have to think much of what you want to do, or what do you have in your head. You just have to lose yourself of in the medium, in that difficult um, paint to do.
Right.
So try that. Try oil pastels, try oil, try acrylics, try, I don't know, just go more traditional.
More analog. Nice.
Exactly, more analog, yes.
That's cool. And like not having a control Z, it changes. Like I started teaching
Exactly.
at a uni like last week actually, and I'm drawing on the
Hmm.
board just like a storyboard note, and then I draw and I'm like drawing like a circle around the focal point. If I would
Hmm.
be doing like on Photoshop, I draw this just to make sure that people look there, but then I would control Z back to the thing. But now I drew this and I'm like, oh my god, I just messed up my whole drawing. Now I have to erase perfectly around this circle. And I guess like when you
Exactly.
paint analog, it's the same thing. It's like you can only move forward, kind of thing,
Exactly.
which helps.
And it's funny you mentioned, because the thing is that I started to go back to analog because I was too focused on digital designing and on digital painting, that once I was sketching on my sketchbook, my brain just automatically just do the thing with the hand for
Same,
con- for
same,
control C,
yeah,
and I was like,
same.
come on, your brain is
Literally,
routine. Your brain is
literally the
routine.
same. Yeah, literally the same.
So go analog. Don't let your brain root
Yeah. That's
and go
so
crazy.
funny. That's so funny. Okay.
Yeah,
Emilia, thank you so much for being super available and super flexible with like such a tight like timing. Like I swear like I sent you a message like 3 days ago and you're super like open to
yeah,
do
for
this.
sure.
It's been like a really inspiring conversation. And
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything. Tell us what's going on in your life. Tell us how can people find you. Anything do you find relevant, letting the audience know about you.
Okay, so you can find me mostly on my Instagram. It's like this, like here, emibalis. It's easy, and yeah, you just can just connect with me, and if you have the idea to paint or to draw something, just call me. I'll be ready all the time and forever. But yeah, that's my thing. If you want to follow me, emibalis on Instagram, and I think that's all. Yeah.
That's it. We've
Yeah.
sadly gotten to the end of yet another episode of Layer Explorer. Guys, this is it. I hope you all enjoyed this amazing conversation, and that stick along for the future episodes, or you check the previous episodes before as well. And take care, guys. Have a good one.
Bye. Thank you.